We try to innovate hardware because there is nothing fancy in the hardware industry.
Powerhouse. That story began with Hapsuy.
Hapsuy has been in the industry for 8 years.
That's
Now,
about 8 decades.
yeah, so now this year we are celebrating our 80th anniversary. So I have the money, I can invest on this, but if there will be no time and effort for you to work on that business, I think it will be a failure, and we don't want that also, because what we want is a partnership.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello friends! Welcome back to Philippine Tool Talks, the podcast where we talk about the brand, the tools, and the stories shaping the Philippine construction and trades industry. I am Abby.
And I'm Sophia, and today we're kicking off something brand new. This is our Brand Insider series where we sit down with the people behind the leading tool brands in the Philippines. And you know what, Miss Teen? I couldn't think of any better brand to launch this new series than today's guest.
Powerhouse. Powerhouse Tools is the only franchisable tool brand in the Philippines with over 150 stores nationwide, and they've built it within just a few short years. Today, joining us is Mr. Charles C., CEO of Powerhouse Philippines.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, sir, for having us. So before we get into the main topics, our viewers are the contractors, the professionals, and even those homeowners who loves to DIY at their home. So we'd love to get to know you a bit more. So can you please tell us what is your role in Powerhouse?
Yeah, so I have been in our company for 17 years. So the first time I joined the company, I started in bodega. So I started picking the orders, this and that. So as I go along, of course, the most important in the hardware is, of course, the products that you're going to offer. So that time, what my parents, especially my dad, he wants me to learn the products and what are the application of those products. So pinaka-importante sa kanya is malaman ano yung mga product offering mo sa customers mo. Because if you don't know the product, definitely you cannot go into hardware.
Definitely.
Yan yung mantra niya. So fast forward, we try to innovate hardware because there is nothing fancy in the hardware industry.
Yes.
Diba? So that is why yun yung challenge that we are thinking of, how can we make it exciting?
So, sir, it sounds like you've been in the industry for a long time or quite some time. So you've seen it evolve throughout the years. And like any other businesses, there are stories behind it. So like other successful brands, so there's the story. And for Powerhouse, that story began with Hapsuy.
That's right.
Yes. So it's been in the industry for how long, sir?
Hapsuy has been in the industry for 8 years.
That's about 8 decades already.
Yeah, so now this year we are celebrating our 80th anniversary. So we started, my grandfather started the business in 1946. So that time, yeah, they started with just a very, very small hardware store.
Humble beginnings, sir.
Yes, and that time it was after World War II.
Oh.
So that time it was the city was, it was a chaotic city after the World War II. So they started thinking of what can they offer to rebuild again the city.
So it was a wreck, but you saw a great opportunity to open that business.
That's right, because it's rebuilding. It's developing.
Okay. So definitely, it is not a walk in the park, sir. No, not a walk in the park. So can you please walk us through the moment the idea came to build your own brand with it, which is Powerhouse?
Okay, so when I joined the company, we have been distributing multinational brands all over the Philippines. So that time, we have found this niche that how come these brands are not offering complete assortments. So that's why those are the things that we have been considering for the past few years. And then now, those frustrations of those products that are not in those brands, that is where we started doing that. So, for example, there are some brands that na dininidistribute namin dati. Wala silang power tools, wala silang generators, wala silang welding machines. So, those are the things na parang sabi ko, I really want these products because when you construct a house, gusto ko may contribution ang brand natin pagdating sa pagtayo ng isang bahay.
So, kompleto na siya in a way.
As much as possible, we want to try it complete. Ba, wala lang kaming mga ibang, like for example, semento, bakal, walang ganyan sa Powerhouse. But more on the tools that you are going to use to build the house.
Okay, so sir, the brand name Powerhouse, it conveys a strong message. So is there a story behind the name or the brand name Powerhouse?
Powerhouse brand started when we are thinking of we want something synonymous to a very, very strong, sturdy, yet maaasahan na product. So that's why we came with this brand na why not let's use it as Powerhouse. Parang pangalan pa lang matibay na.
Yes, definitely, sir. So was there other brand names you thought of before?
There are a lot of brand names that came into our mind, but I think this is ito yung mas pinili namin.
Yes.
That will really complement to the products that we're going to bring in.
It's like it's hard to imagine Powerhouse differently now. So, another question, sir. So, Powerhouse is described as a US designed brand exclusively distributed by Hapsuy. So, what does that partnership actually look like behind the scenes?
Hey, so for Powerhouse, as I've said, we have been distributing multinational brands like US brands products. So we also want to distribute products on our own that the quality is almost at par with those brands. That is why yun yung na-associate namin na we are also at par with the US brands when it comes to quality, yet our price is affordable. Maaasahan na, quality na, pero abot kaya ng mga tao.
So that's as if that's the gap you see in the Philippine industry at that time.
Yes.
Okay, so sir, while the design philosophy is based in the US, you make sure that the products fit the Filipino people since Filipinos are your market.
Yes. Number one is, of course, the price point. You cannot be as high as the multinational brands. And second, limited kasi ang market ng US brands. What Powerhouse wants is we can cater to all, especially those who are looking for quality products at the price is really fit to their budget.
Okay, so the heritage is clear, but let's move to what really Powerhouse sets apart. Wasn't the brand launch, but it was the franchising po. So let's talk about that. So what I want to know, sir, what made you decide to think that franchising is the right model for Powerhouse, and why has no one else has done this before?
Before we do the franchising and before we do the Powerhouse, it's really hard. Kahit ako na-experience ko, ano ang product na ilalagay natin dito? What are the new products that we are going to put under Powerhouse brand? So those are the struggles that entrepreneurs, even though they want to come into a hardware business or they want to open a hardware business, but they don't know what products, sino supplier, this and that, anong price point. So this one, it's easier for them to come in. Diba? Parang kumbaga, ang tawag natin doon, plug and play na. Wala ka nang iisipin, low capitalization, and at the same time, complete na yung assortment mo. Wala ka nang isipin. Ang kailangan mo na lang isipin dyan is to market it in that area. And at the same time, it's so hard to go into a hardware kasi nga, sa dami ng products, you don't know what are you going to put in that store.
So, what do you think, sir? What kind of person does Powerhouse make? What kind of person does a great franchisee is a powerhouse po? Is it someone na or may hardware na, OFW po, or first-time entrepreneur?
Okay, so being a franchisee or looking for a franchise of Powerhouse, there's no limitation kung what type of person ka, saan ka nanggaling, are you an OFW or what. Everybody is a candidate for to be a franchisee of Powerhouse. The most important, when we screen, we talk to the owners or those who are interested. Very important is that, how passionate are you with your work?
Yes.
Yun ang kailangan namin makita sa kanila na, are you really willing to take extra mile in opening a store? Because even you say that, oh, I have the money, I can invest on this, but if there will be no time and effort for you to work on that business, I think it will be a failure, and we don't want that also, because what we want is a partnership and not a one-time transaction.
So that partnership, sir, is a commitment for you. Here
Both of us. It's a commitment for both of us.
So, sir, do you provide trainings for the employees? Like, as you said, you already give Powerhouse, and the franchisee just needs to be hardworking enough to market Powerhouse.
Yes, definitely. We provide all the trainings that they need, especially for repairs, after sales service, selling the products. Yeah, all of these things we will teach you. We will teach you how to run the business. Ang pinaka-importante lang talaga sa amin is talagang extra effort, at saka you really have to put your heart in that work para talagang gumana talaga yung business. It will be a success.
Okay, so I'm just gonna ask, sir, what's the biggest mistake you think for new franchises make in their first year?
I think the mistake na nakikita ako is they just leave it to their people.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Dapat talaga, as the owner and the franchisee, you have to check. You have to know the business ins and out bago mo i-delegate yung task. You cannot delegate things that you don't even know how to run the business.
So, ayun, sir, since we're already talking about it, what's the investment range po for franchise?
So, this business, it's not really high capitalization. The highest na gagastusin mo talaga dyan is only the inventory. Ang inventory mo naman, meron kaming mga programs dyan na parang financing program for the products. So, those are the things. In fact, yung franchise fee namin, may 50 off pa nga kami, this and that. We have this promotion of those things. But yeah, coming to the hardware industry, yung mga ganyang mga fees na yan is very, very low lang.
So, sir, like you said, Powerhouse is for anyone who wants to franchise it, and you also offer flexible payment for it.
That's right, especially for the products that we are offering. We have this credit terms that we are offering for the franchisees.
That's a great partnership, sir.
That's why what we are saying is that this is a commitment for, it's a relationship and a commitment for both franchisee and a franchisor.
Since you already have around 150 stores nationwide, is there how do you protect po franchises from cannibalizing each other? Syempre, dami po kasi.
Yes. So that is why we create this plan. It's called the MDP or Market Development Plan, where we see the market in the area that will avoid cannibalization. So, mayroon kayong sarili-sarili ninyong area na hindi kayo maglalaban-laban, and there is a certain kilometer or yung distance na kailangan na may mga requirement kami to avoid those conflicts. And as you know, Philippines is a very, very big square kilometers. So that is why it's not an issue for us to have this kind of like yung cannibalization sa laki ng Philippines.
Mayroon pa po ba mga region na hindi nyo pa po na-explore?
There are some regions, like for example, meron mga iba, like mga tawi-tawi, yung mga ganyan. But yeah, but surprisingly, there are a lot of, may mga inquiries na kami in those areas. Yung malalayo, far-flung areas na medyo, it's not common.
So the locations are strategic.
Yes, we have to choose a very good location for the store, so that, the very important is the location and the visibility of the store.
So you are also involved in the planning on, for example, you will think, kikita ba to in this place?
I always tell them, when it comes to site selection, you have to let me approve it. Show it to us, and then we will check the area. Kasi of course, we want to make sure na we want to avoid na hindi ganun kaganda or yung foot traffic is very low. Of course, the investment of the franchisees is also our responsibility. So we don't want that to happen na mangyari na low foot traffic kasi in-approve nyo naman. So we don't want that. We want also that to be successful yung ating mga franchisees.
Okay, so let's move on po to product strategy, because one category Powerhouse owns in the Philippines and the global business won't touch is welding po.
Yeah.
So Powerhouse made a deliberate bet on welding when most premium tool brands in the Philippines focus on drills, grinders, and saws. So bakit po kayo nag-focus on welding?
Definitely, we saw the market, the niche market of welding. Tama nga, sabi mo, lahat nagfo-focus sa power tools, sa drills, yung ganyan. Pero walang nag-focus sa welding eh. So that is why that time, we started studying and doing research and development when it comes to welding. Kaya makikita mo, sobrang dami naming variety for welding. From MIG weld to TIG weld to AC/DC to high-end MIG weld, from MMA to yung mga ganon. So very vast yung aming range for welding.
So how did the Kabakal line po come to be?
Okay, so there are, in the Philippines, there's a different segments in the market. So meron DIY level, merong mga contractor level, merong industrial level. So from there, merong mga iba na naghahanap talaga ng mga categories na parang parang repair lang. Those are the things that we are also considering. So of course, we are always listening to our market.
So Powerhouse was one of the first to push gas MIG welding to Filipino consumers, and you bought also AC/DC TIG machines that other brands don't even carry. So what made you decide po to do that, and how did the market respond?
First is the gas. We are one of the first who brought in gasless MIG welding.
Yes po.
We saw that product and we are so amazed with it. Kasi iisipin mo ang MIG weld, kala mo pang professional.
Okay.
Pero ang MIG weld pwede na pala parang normal na, kahit hindi sobrang professional, pero kaya palang gamitin to. So yun doon namin nakita yung gap na parang lagi MMA ang ginagamit ng mga welder, tapos wala nang gumagamit ng MIG weld. Kung meron mang gumagamit ng MIG weld, yung talagang professional na nakapag-aral ng mga TESDA, yung mga ganyan. So pinakita namin na itong gasless na to, kaya mo rin gamitin. Kung ikaw kung MMA welder ka, kayang-kaya mong gamitin to. Very easy to use.
So ano po kaya yung bestseller niyo po na Powerhouse welder of all time?
It is the Sparks series, which is the MMA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, the one thing Miss Tien and I really like to ask other people, we don't often ask this. What's the most common mistake Filipino buyers make when choosing a welder?
I think the biggest mistake that they're committing is that they always ask for price first. Ano yung pinakamura dyan? And then second, itatanong nila, okay ba yan? Definitely, everybody will say, okay naman. Pero what is that okay? You have to probe, you have to ask question. Those the things na parang very detailed ka. What are the features of that product? Hindi yung magkano presyo, pwede na ito, sandali ko lang naman gagamitin. Remember, these products are not cheap. You're talking of thousands. Even yung pinakamura, thousands din yung pinag-uusapan natin. And that is an investment. Thousands, imagine, that is a hard-earned money. If tatagal sa'yo tong product na ito ng 5 years, na nagagamit mo sa pang-sarili or pang-business mo, you will not spend so much for that and you save it, and then yung efficiency nun, matagal pa. Hindi ka bili ng bili. For example, a gasless Miguel. For example, we say like 4 to 5,000, merong 3,500. Pero after 2 months, 3 months, hindi mo na nagamit. Eto, 3 years, 4 years mo nagamit. So, you don't see the long-term effect. You just see the short-term. So, it's very important to know the specification compared to presyo.
Yes, like you said earlier, sir, affordability and quality. So, affordability doesn't really mean cheap.
Yes, it's not. It is how long will you use it? How long will you use it? And how many times did you use it? And then yung price niya. Imagine, nakapalit ka na, when you bought the 3,500 compared to 4,500, pag nasira agad yun, you buy another 3,500, that is already 7,000. In fact, you don't realize, you spend more.
Yeah, you should have spent for 4,000 pesos instead.
That's right.
So what's next po for Powerhouse Welding? Is there any innovation coming po?
There are a lot of things that we are planning for the welding categories. So, of course, every other year or every year, technology, this is technology also. So, every year there's something new, efficiency, yung power tumataas, lumiliit yung kaha niya. So, there are things that are happening in the welding segment. So, that is why we are very excited. That's why we said that kami ang isa sa pinakamaraming variety. It's because of the technology. We are after for the technology that we can bring to the Philippines.
Yes, so innovation, sir.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so let's zoom out and give the audience some real buying advice. So, like I said earlier, most of our viewers are the Filipino contractors, entrepreneurs, even aspiring entrepreneurs. So, if a young fabricator walks into Powerhouse store with a starting budget of only 20,000 pesos, which Powerhouse tools would you put on his hands first and why?
For me, if you are a fabricator, it will be this will be your business. I will recommend the MIG Weld Evo Pro. It's very strong, it's long lasting, and it's for industrial level. But it's less than 20,000.
Okay, so, sir, what's a Powerhouse product that doesn't get the love that it deserves?
I think it's the Evo Pro MIG Weld.
That same
Yes.
one. So, sir, if I ask what about a homeowner doing renovations, same question but only 50,000 peso budget, is that the same product you would recommend?
For that, I think it will be a mix of cordless power tools, which is very important right now. It will be very convenient for you to use the cordless, and at the same time, welding the welding tools as well.
Okay, so let's switch things up a bit, sir. So we have this segment we call Quick Fire. So just short answers, no overthinking, you know? Okay, so we prepared about 10. So 5 for me and 5 for Miss Tien. So are we ready?
Let's do it.
Okay, for welding, stick, MIG, or TIG?
MIG,
Gasless MIG or gas type MIG?
gasless,
Most underrated tool in your entire catalog?
MIG Weld,
One word, kabakal stands for?
matibay.
Okay, so most asked franchise question from interested entrepreneurs.
Sorry, paulit.
Most asked franchise question from interested entrepreneurs.
How much is the investment?
Okay.
Okay. So the most sold Powerhouse welder of all time.
It's the Sparks series.
If you open a brand new Powerhouse store tomorrow, what's the first product you would put on the front shelf?
Gasless MIG Weld.
Powerhouse tool you personally own.
Cordless drill.
What's overrated tool in the market right now?
Yeah, angle grinder.
Okay, last question. What tool every Filipino household should own?
Impact drill.
Okay, so to wrap this up, so Sir Charles, what's your direct message to the Filipino tradesman, welder, and aspiring entrepreneur watching this episode?
Harap ba ako dito?
Yes, sir.
Dito, no?
Yes.
Okay, so like what I've said earlier, Powerhouse, we are offering a lot of products, and at the same time, you look at the specs, specification over pricing. So that way, you will not be misguided, and at the same time, it will do the job. Matatapos mo yung mga gagawin mo ng tamang oras, and at the same time, the quality that we are providing is really something that you will not have a problem with that. So it will be, because Powerhouse, our goal is long term tayong magsasama.
If someone is watching and is thinking, I'd love to own my own Powerhouse store, what is the very next step they should take?
Tawagan mo ako. We will put our number here. If you're interested, you call us and we will explain everything for you.
Okay, so Mr. Charles C., thank you so much for your time and for sharing the story behind Powerhouse. So to everyone watching, if you want to learn more about Powerhouse, find the store near you, or explore franchise opportunities, the links are down below.
If you're building, fabricating, fixing, or starting something, remember the right tools change everything. Until the next episode, mag-ingat at sa Powerhouse.
Kaya!
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Kinabahan ako sa'yo.
Thank you.
Ah? Oh, of course.